hobo chic. Don't eat the macaws. It is done. It is finally done. Oh my god. You're an ugly dinosaur. Hello, sorry for that, all that noise. That's one of my neighbors. I just really wanted to come and sit outside. Aria. We've got Aria here. She seems like she's doing a little bit better. Are you gonna eat some grass, baby? Hey, Aria.
Aria can't eat grass.
So yeah, sorry about the background noise. I don't know what the heck they're doing over there. Maybe yard work or something. But anyways, happy May. I've got a bowl of watermelon out here while I just say hey. It is May 1st. Hey, Aria. So for now, Aria is still with us. I just don't know. We just don't know. So we've been doing a lot more research and everything, and the steroid can stay in her system for like 3 days. So that would be by like end of Sunday or Monday, and then we will maybe see deterioration. The only thing I see that is making me feel more hopeful is that her gums are like a really nice fleshy pink now, for now. But it should, what?
Can you say that she's also been like, you know, getting better, like I think she's walking around and stuff?
Yeah, she's been getting better, like walking around and jumping up and down off the bed, and she's starting to eat again. So that's some good news. There is that.
And some watermelon.
So this morning, we've already gone to the store. What time is it? Maybe like 11. We've already like gone to the store and done some things that I usually do on Sunday for like weekly reset, and made some watermelon. Well, didn't make it. Cut it up.
I gotta do that.
Working on some chores and laundry and not super fun stuff. Hopefully May goes a lot more smoother than April went. As far as just random stuff just keep happening. I do have some videos that I'm working on right now. See that window? That's my garage. I don't know why we have windows in the garage in this neighborhood, but we have on the other side of that window, there's like shelves, and we put boxes and storage basically there, but the cat gets in there and she knocks down the blinds. We're gonna have to pull all those out to fix those up. Sorry, it's a little unsightly. I'm really tired though. Like the last few days, I just have not been able to sleep because I've been so worried about Aria, and like 4 o'clock in the morning, she just like will sit up and start panting really bad. So I like have to take her out to go to the bathroom, and then I'm trying to like, I was having to get water through a syringe because she wouldn't drink out of a bowl, but she started to drink out of a bowl now. So that's really good. And so I'm really tired. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing right now is just go and change. I have some jeans on, so I'm gonna go get into something comfortable and lay in bed with Aria. I'm either going to listen to an audiobook. I have Bleak House, Howl's Moving Castle, and another one that just got in that I had on hold. I can't even think of what the title is. I just randomly found it and put it on hold because it was someone suggested that it was really good. So I was like, oh. At the time I remember I thought it sounded really good, but now I don't remember what it's about. Or I might just watch some Buffy because I kind of feel like watching Buffy. So, oh, here comes Aaron. We're gonna chill out here with Aria just for a little bit longer, have some watermelon, and then yeah. Hey Aria. Hi baby.
What is she at? She probably isn't very thirsty.
Let me see your gums. Look how pink her gums are though. And that's a good sign.
They're getting better.
Could still be the steroid, but
I think it is.
yeah, she's still really like lethargic, so. Okay, I should have had this on video because this was like the funniest thing. So my jeans have holes in these, you know. Aaron, my son, he goes, hey, your jeans have holes in them. And I was like, yeah, I bought them like that. And he goes, what? You bought them with holes? Why are you panting, baby? We're gonna go inside just a second. I was like, why would you buy them like that just to look like a hobo? I'm like, yep, that's what it is, hobo chic.
I guess so.
You wanna drink out of the bowl?
Maybe we can see that kid again.
Come here.
Glasses or the one in the back?
Wanna drink out of the bowl?
nervous about dropping the old man. I wanted to help him.
Kitty kitty. Granola, almond milk, bananas. Picture of Dorian Gray. Aria.
You see how we all work together for the common good. That's how a family is supposed to function.
Okay, so let's read. Reconstruction began when? Are we going to talk about boys or are we going to help you pass history?
Good late morning, I guess. Wow, I am hungry. My stomach is gurgling so, my stomach is growling so loud. I've just been so focused today. I'm just hanging out with Aria here. Hi, baby. So far, so good. I feel like she seems like a little bit extra lethargic today, but she's still eating. Hi, baby. And I kind of got her up for breakfast. Like, for breakfast, she was really hungry, but then just a little bit ago, I tried to kind of see if she wanted to get some water, and she seemed more tired. But her gums are still pink. That was my first sign, well, that was my second sign that something was seriously wrong with hers. Her gums were like bone white. If the gums are white, there's like no other possible reasons. It's always anemia, straight up. But anemia is basically your blood isn't getting oxygen. Long story short, white blood cells attacking red blood cells, and you're just not getting oxygen. But I didn't know anything else, so it's a very, very severe, life-threatening disorder. So anyways, yeah, just hanging out with her. Yeah, it's not a very fun weekend. But anyways, while I'm sitting here just hanging out with Aria and loving on her, I have been very focused on editing a video. Hey, how's it going? It is May 4th, and well, yesterday was horrible. I was gonna update yesterday, but I figured no big rush. Anyways, what was that, Sunday night, I knew that the steroid that they gave Aria was supposed to wear off between Sunday and Monday. And I was literally just telling my family, because my siblings, there's like five of us, we have this group chat that's been going on for at least a year now. They were just asking how she was, and I was like, well, I don't really know yet, you know, the steroid is still in effect, so once that happens, I don't know. Literally right after I sent that, I just started to notice she seemed really lethargic. And then, and that was probably like around 9 o'clock at night. And then her health just kept going downhill all night long. It was like the worst night ever. I was up with her all night. I threw something on Netflix. I started watching that Winx Club or something while I just held her and comforted her and tried to give her water. And she did not make it through the night. So I think she passed between like 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was a mess. I was an absolute total wreck for that whole time. I didn't sleep at all, which just feeds into the emotions, just heightening those emotions. So, you know, it was bad. Now there's just, I'm definitely feeling a little bit better emotionally, but everything just seems so different and weird. And I just keep thinking about like her little things, you know, how weird it is that I don't need to let her out to go potty, or, you know, just, I don't know, you know what I mean? Losing a pet is like the worst thing. I mean, obviously there's worse things, but it's terrible and heartbreaking, and I like never want to have another pet again. I mean, so now it's just me and Gwen, but you know, it's just, I mean, I love my cat. She's amazing, but I just don't think I'll ever bond with another pet like I bonded with Aria. She was very special to me. So, oh yeah, let me share what I am reading. I finally made it over the hump in, let me just go grab it. Actually, I wish I could get one of those like little book carts. I fucking love those things. They would actually really cool in my living room. But anyways, I have a little basket of books here of ones that I'm working on. I don't know what I'm reading. I don't know what I want to read. I want to read everything, but then I don't want to read anything. Kind of weird moods. I'm like tired of saying I'm reading this book because it's just so slow. But I finally made it over the hump. I've got about 230 pages to go and we're getting somewhere. This has turned into a total Game of Thrones. We were stuck with the whole Eland thing for like half the book. We get to a point where something happens and now we keep shifting power all over the place, or potentially shifting power, but things are happening and it's a round robin Game of Thrones. But to me, in my mind, that's hardly the biggest threat. The biggest threat, the deepness, the myths, all the supernatural stuff, not all this mundane political bullshit. But that's where our primary focus is, and I think it's just so that we won't see it coming kind of thing. I don't know what to think of Zane. He is all over the place. I don't know if he's truly like just misunderstood or if he's gonna be like insane crazy. Like I'm kind of reliving I'm kind of getting a Sebastian aura about him, feeling about him. City of Glass, we'll see, but I'm so glad that this has come to a turning point. I knew it would. I told you it would. In my basket is Never Let Me Go. Oh, I need to go back and annotate this. I have a couple of pages here that I've dog-eared because I didn't have page flags with me or whatever. I'm on page 73. That can't be right. I feel like I'm further than that. Whatever, so there's that. Oh, my bookmark fell out. I've made some more progress in The Last Sacrifice. I'm on page 57, but this is the chunkiest book yet in the series. I have started 100 Years of Solitude. I'm on page 11. I've been wanting to start this for a while, but then I kept waiting for a moment where I wasn't reading other things, but that's just not gonna happen. So I just felt in the mood to start it. So I'm mood reading this. But it looks like I will probably be finishing this. Like I was sitting there reading just now and I don't know, there's something I've been really wanting to go out and do and I just haven't done it because just one freaking thing after the next. So I'm gonna go out today. I've spent a couple hours reading, so I got that in, but I just feel like if I don't get out, I'm gonna start going stir crazy. But I feel like today'd be a really good day to just kind of get out and hopefully not dwell on the fact that Aria isn't here laying with me. Oh, by the way, so I thought I would share my outfit for the day. Look at this. I've never seen this before. The cover is actually too short. This is the pages. Okay. We are getting there. I only have like 120 more pages to go. And also, it is getting really good. It's getting real good. This page made me so mad. Zane. Zane was a very surprising, unexpected character. That was a lot of fun. This is becoming such a nice place to set my phone for filming quick updates. Anyways, which is right there on my bookshelf. Anyways, it works. I have to go change really quick. I gotta get my kids from school, but I just wanted to give you the happy news. I finished, finally, The Well of Ascension. The last 200 pages were so good. So much happened, so many answers, and yet we are still left with some more mystery for the final book. So I was updating my status of this book in my reading tracker. It took me 95 days to read this. It is done. It is finally done. Don't get me wrong, as much of a journey as this has been, I am so thankful that I have read it. No regrets. And I'm also just equally as glad that I'm done with it. It was amazing though. It really was amazing. I knew the journey would be worth it. It was. That being said, there's a third book, The Hero of Ages. I don't know how soon it will be until I pick this up, just because my struggles with this other one. And I'm kind of just like not ready to get stuck in a book for that long again. I think this has just about maybe just 10 pages more than the other book. You know what I just realized? Okay, like this book character, she looks really pretty. This book character, I mean, it's like the angle of her face and stuff, but she doesn't quite look the same. Oh my God. I just realized something. Look at what she's standing on. What the hell is that? Is that a Kolos? They mentioned they have like blue skin. I think that's a Kolos. But like, there's probably something new in this book because there's always like something new. No, this has to be maybe the thing. Is that what that is? Oh my God. Okay. So now that I have to go now that I gotta go pick up my kids from school, I'm trying to decide what book to take with me. I think I want to take 100 Years of Solitude and make a good dent in this. I'm gonna go change really quick and then go do that, and I'll catch up with you guys later. The great swamp in the west mingled with the boundless extension of water. Also, don't eat the macaws. They tried to postpone the necessity of having to eat macaws, whose blue flesh had a harsh, musky taste. That sounds absolutely dreadful. This is gonna be a good time. 16 pages in, there's about something amazing on every single page so far. Anyways, note to self, look up word dynamism. DYNAMISM. All right, this was so funny. I laughed out loud so hard. They're talking about, he considered childhood as a period of mental insufficiency.
Do you mind doing more?
Who done it? What's your guess, Aaron?
Oh no. Hold up. I need to fix my thing just for a second.
Dr. Orchid.
Yeah, wait. Okay. I am thinking.
Oh, Mr. Green.
Jeez.
Is it Plum with the revolver in the library? I mean, in the study.
I think it was calm.
Pizza. Games.
More pizza.
The only thing we're missing is beer. Good evening. It is Wednesday night. Still working on 100. What is it? 100 Years of Solitude. We came home, made dinner, and ended up playing a game of Magic, which ended up in drama. Oh, I forgot. That's why I have a hard time playing games with the kids. Anyways, I'm on page 38. Didn't make it too far, but I made it farther than I probably thought I was gonna make it. It's actually, I thought that this was gonna be kind of more challenging to get into or challenging to read, but it's much more digestible, and I can actually keep at a pretty quick pace without stumbling over concepts or words too much, which is a really nice relief because I do feel like the last book I just put down did a bit more effort to read, so that's really nice. I don't know if I feel like reading this tonight though. Do I want to continue on with this one, or do I want to pick up another book, one of the other books I'm reading? I think I'll just continue on with this because otherwise I have to go hunt down my other books. This is the new Velociraptor ride at Universal Studios. So we were fortunate enough, it wasn't supposed to open until June 10th, but they were allowing people on to ride it. And oh my gosh, this ride is one of our new favorites. It's so much fun.
Stay really still and think really hard till I say, well, give yourself a hand for that one. And now, let's take a look at what you're made of. Wow, check out all those numbers. What you see zipping before you is your very own genetic code on its way to being recombined with your receptor dinosaur. Imagine this glimpse of
Your mashed potato brains.
bridging a span of over 100 million years. Now the only thing left to do is step 3, where we'll
Glob. Hemoglobin.
magnificent. They say
Oh my god. You're an ugly dinosaur.
I'd say it's worth more like 10 billion recombinant genes. Critical.
Look at
Goodbye.
yada yada yada. It said yada yada DNA. Food court. Who's up for some dinosaur eggs? Yeah, that happened today. I don't even know. So we're gonna try to not show it off. I'm gonna go like this. That's that. Anyways, we just got back. It's Saturday. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. But we just got back from Universal Studios. We got to ride the new ride, Velociraptor. It was so... Sorry. You do that shit on purpose. It was so much fun. We only rode like 3 rides, but it was still fun. Like, we don't go until like after 4 because of our passes. We get free fast pass after 4. But we rode Jurassic Park, which is funny because like it's a water ride, and I always underestimate how wet you get on that. Like, we were in the very back row and we still got it like right in the face. And you could tell right here, my hair got wet. So this is literally my good side now. So we're just gonna pretend that everything else doesn't exist. So if you want to watch it, go take your shower, and we're gonna be quiet down and get in bed. So they want to watch the Godzilla versus Kong. There you have it. I already watched this one. I don't really like it, but
I don't either. I'm watching it for my special developing.
Michael is dying to be in my videos.
Yeah, hey there.
You never want to be in the video. Okay, do you want to come explain it then? This isn't the Wings of Fire video. This is a vlog update. I can't even take... Oh my god, I can't even with this thing. Good morning. Morning, Gwen. I think she needs food because it's the only time she's this needy. She saw my foot move, so she ran down there. I'm like covering this. It looks better this morning, but still I'm like covering it. It's Sunday. It's Mother's Day. I was gonna clean my patio today. I really do need to do that. So not as much chilling as I want to do. And guess what? I'm out of coffee creamer stuff, so I'm probably just gonna have tea for breakfast. Oh no, maybe I should just go to the store. I think I really want to read this book today. I would love to finish it. I don't think that's gonna happen. Not if I also want to clean the pool and do all that necessary stuff. This is a really boring update.
Why do you like the bookmarks so much?
My computer is like working overtime. The fan is just going. If you can hear it, it's the fan of the laptop. Sorry. If I had started this like an hour ago, I would have been good, but then I got a phone call. So now that I'm filming this, they have to start mowing lawns. I thought they mowed lawns yesterday. Apparently they didn't finish. Anyways, it's time to update my monthly vlog. I'm not, after this month and after last month's vlog, I'm kind of not sure how much I'm going to continue on with the whole month-long highlights, just because they're not doing so well on my channel. This one in particular, I feel like it's taking
like a lot of effort, a lot of stress almost is kind of attached to putting this together, making it more interesting, because last month wasn't super interesting, I feel like. Next month, however, actually will be interesting. So maybe I'll keep it going for next month, because next month my kids are gonna be gone for a little bit. My friend's coming to town. We're going on vacation. Like, there's a lot of fun stuff. They're going right under my window. Watch. There he goes on his riding lawnmower, right down in between my house and the neighbor's house. Every time. I did start The Raven and the Dove. I just cannot with that book. I think I'm gonna go ahead and DNF it. I'll explain why in a minute. I probably would have stuck it out longer, except I also started The Memory Police, and it is so good. It's so good. I got like immediately sucked into the story. So why am I DNFing The Raven and the Dove? I actually put this book on a list last year of anticipated releases. I was just really intrigued by the winged bird people and a young adult fantasy. So basically the main character is a princess. She's from the kingdom with all the dove bird people. They're getting ready to like host this trial, and all the eligible like bachelors, I guess, eligible bachelors from the other kingdoms. I call it a mating ritual. Basically, they're competing and trying to get to know the princess because she's going to choose one of them to marry and be their queen. And I guess it's kind of like a political alliance kind of thing. So basically, long story short, it's selection meets The Bachelor. Actually, I've never actually watched The Bachelor. I never intend to. That's basically what I think that it's about. One girl gets to pick between a bunch of dudes. I just don't like that concept. I think it's very antiquated. How can you get to know somebody? Like, how do you just get like a lineup of people and you're like, A, B, and C are hot, the rest of you not so much. Which one of you can impress me the most? Let's get married. I did really love the selection, but it was kind of different though, because like the story was told from our main character, America, and they had a lot of really good reasons of why a girl would choose this, because at least in this situation, it's like in this book, it's like all these other princes from other kingdoms, so they're all equal footing. I don't know, I mean, I think it's just the nature of this book anyways. I just don't like it. At least in the selection, the whole purpose was the royalty get to choose a civilian, and then that civilian gets to live in a castle and go up in the world, and their family gets help. Like, you could see why somebody would do that. So anyways, so I didn't actually realize that that's what this was going to be like going into this. And, you know, it's cool. I loved the selection. I could probably overlook. I didn't even expect there to be like phenomenal writing, young adult fantasy. I just was going in for a good time, you know, a good fun story, and I thought that it was unique because of the winged people. However, it's pretty basic. Yes, they have wings, but they're basically just regular people. I mean, regular people from like any other fantasy. They could just as easily be fairies or vampires or witches. I mean, there's nothing really that's ultra unique about them as a whole, like culture. Also, we just launch right into it. We launch right into the action part, and I feel like we didn't really get the chance to learn about what it's like to be a dove person, I guess. You know, I think that this story could have benefited a lot from a little bit more build-up. I'm listening to it on audiobook, so I can't tell how big the book is. I mean, if it's a real short book, maybe that's fine. If you just want to jump into some fun action, I definitely have enjoyed books that are like that, don't have a lot of build-up. However, at least when I stopped this book, this book is over 11 hours long. So that's a pretty decently sized book. And the entire story is laid out for me at least, laid out for us right in the beginning. It's told in alternating perspectives. So we've got our main character, the princess, our other character, who's a raven. So from our two main characters, the raven and the dove. And I don't think that this part that I'm going to say is actually a spoiler. I will warn you when I'm going to get to a point where you might not want to be spoiled. Regardless, both of these things happen right at the beginning of the book. So even if it's a spoiler, like, you're going to get there super quick anyways if you decide to read this book. The prince and his bastard brother switch places. So they're switching places to perform in the trial because the prince apparently has like a disability, which I actually kind of like. I like that there's a representation of, they kind of sort of touch base on it. Honestly, I kind of don't remember what it was. Maybe he just isn't a strong flyer or something like that. So his bastard brother is going to take the ring and pose as him to get through the trial. So there we go. I feel like we know the entire plot already. Just for fun's sake, I feel like our main character is going to fall in love with the illegitimate brother, thinking he's a prince, and then eventually it's going to come out that he is a poser, and it's too late because they're already in love, so they're going to get married anyways. Am I right or am I right? And that's okay. It's okay if you already figure out the entire plot. I could even overlook that and just enjoy the world and enjoy the characters. But then we get to a point of insta-love. Again, this is right at the beginning. Now, this is a spoiler, but again, it's right at the beginning, so you choose. If you don't want to be spoiled, you might want to mute it until I take the cover away. So there's a dragon attack, and our main guy gets wounded. And in this world, magic is bad. So if you have magic, like, you must hide it. Nobody can find out. So obviously, our main character, the dove, has magic. She doesn't want to be kind of found out, so she partially heals him, and then she plans to come back later. So when she comes back later, he's fully healed, and she deduces that he also has healing magic. Go figure. But as she's speaking to him, she is sucked in by his beautiful blue eyes. And she decides that that's it. She's done. She's figured out who is going to win the trial. So she flies off to tell her friend. Now, they have a really small conversation, and he's more focused about finding his brother. And she's just staring into his eyes, and she's like, yeah, I'll help you. But, like, I have to go. So she flies off to see her friend, and everything. She says, I've already chosen who's going to win the trial. Like, he's got the most beautiful blue eyes, and, like, we connected, and just inferring all this stuff that makes me think she's delusional, because I don't know how she inferred all this stuff from their short little conversation. But she basically, and her friend is like, whoa, hold up. You're not even going to at least consider the other contestants. Like, you're not even going to meet them. And she's like, nope, I've already figured it out. And she's like, you can't go with the Raven because they're looked down upon. And I'll get to this point in a minute. Like, they're crazy. So as an afterthought, the other reason she wants to choose him is because he found out that she has magic. And now she doesn't have to hide. I'm just like, I can't do this anymore at that point, because that's pretty much where I left off. And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. But I wanted to talk about it before I decided to continue or not continue. So that's when I started the memory please, to finish up my thoughts on this. So we're also obviously setting up the not like other girls trope. Or should I say, not like other doves. She characterizes herself as having particularly ivory wings. And of course she has magic. Plus she's a princess, so automatically you're not like other girls because you are a princess. But whatever. I'm just kind of confused by how she separates herself so much from doves from the other ones, because doves are white birds to begin with, or sometimes you have like gray color, but they're a light colored bird, pure ivory and white. So like maybe her wings are particularly pretty because they're super white. But to me, okay, whatever. I just also have to say how irritated I am. Well, by everything. But we have the dove, who doves I feel like are dainty and feminine. So obviously our female character has to be from the dove people. And with her ivory wings and her healing magic, right? It's so cliche. And then of course our counterpart has to be the blackbird, the raven. a bird who is symbolically tied to darker things, themes, mysterious, the bad boy bird of the bird world. And of course, love interest, well, at least the one that I think is going to be it. Also, he's the bastard child. So just by birthright, he's the rebellious one. And also, I didn't even pick this up until I started talking about it. The friend, she was like, oh, you can't marry a raven because they're like the bad guys. Or like, they're sinister and they're crazy. Need I say more? Yeah, I think we've covered cliche. So as I left off the audiobook, there's like 10 more hours to still go. And I'm figuring I can't stand our main character. I can't stand this very cliche basis that we have. I can't stand the fact that it's just, we've already determined the plot and everything else, and the bird people are basic. So I'm like, I'm DNFing this book. I'm really sad about it too, because, you know, I really wanted to like it. I really expected to like it. A year now, it's been on my TBR radar, but I guess if anything else, we learned. If I were to continue on with the story, I would be interested in Raven Boy, who got injured. He is kind of mysterious. I like the mysterious bad boy. What can I say? I do like that. I just don't like everything they've set this book to be up to be. I would just be interested in just his character. I would kind of like to see for sure how it all plays out. I just really want to skip all the really annoying conversations, the tropey bullshit, and I'm also kind of interested in the mating ritual, just kind of like the trial portion, the game portion, if like what the birds have to do. I would also be kind of interested to see like what the other bird characters are like. But I kind of feel like it's not going to deliver. So I kind of just want the Cliff Notes version. So there's my thoughts on that. This book will probably come up, but I'm already kind of compiling a DNF shelf for 2021. So I'm sure you'll hear me talk about this book again. So anyways, next on the agenda, I need to update my planner. Last vlog, I was kind of talking about how I was like DIYing a planner. Well, it just wasn't working out. It was driving me nuts. And I found this one. My biggest thing about a planner is I wanted it this size. This is like the perfect size. Also, I don't want like a book where I have to carry around like stuff from the past. I like to just throw that stuff out. It keeps like when I open it up, I'm like, okay, here's today, here's this month, here's this week, right here, right on top. I don't have to dig for it. Anything that I don't need, I just throw it away. And then I can have the rest of the year back here so I can kind of future plan. So I went with this disc bound too because I'm also kind of trying to do this brain dump style of planning, because that's just kind of what I do anyways. Like lists just help me at any point where I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed. I just need to get everything out of my brain, and then I can kind of figure out when I can do it. But I kind of also like to use traditional style of planning, and I kind of like bullet journaling. I don't really do like the tracking that's really popular with bullet journaling. So I have a very customized planner here that has all the best things that I like, and one of these days I will share it with you guys. So that's what I'm gonna do right now.
It is sunny. Anyways, we are out here. I did some plant shopping today. I had to repot this. It was in a little thing. I think it was outgrowing it, because this is the longest plant I've had, and it's supposed to have flowers and stuff like that, but I think that its growth was just stunted for the longest time because it was in too small a pot. I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to flowers, by the way. So we got this big pot for this. This is actually a shrub, night blooming jasmine. My husband actually has been talking about this plant for like so long, ever since I met him. He says his mom had it, and then this I repotted a while ago. This is lavender. It was not, I don't know what was going on. It just was not doing well in the house. I know it's like a desert plant and it likes it dry. I don't know, and all day sun. So I just think it wasn't getting enough sun. Since I moved it outside several weeks ago, I mean, I don't know. It hasn't really grown, but it hasn't died either. So yeah. And then we have all of this going on. I'm just trying to repot some things. These were like Easter plants. And my husband's like, don't let them die. And I don't know what's going on, but the inside, I keep having to like cut these away because they keep, like the insides are like juicy. And all of a sudden these whole things will just die. I cut them back since I repotted them. Here's one of them I'm throwing away because it's like rotted on the bottom there. You're supposed to soak these. Then we have these seeds. I'm going to build some, I think either under here or maybe along here. I want to just build small planter boxes. Got a new little aloe plant, and this one's probably going to go inside, but we got a pot for that one right there. So, oh, and these are seed starters. All right, here's what we got going on. We've got one of these little things fell off the aloe vera, so we're going to try to, I think these will propagate if you just cut off a sliver. So that would be really cool because I love aloe. And then we have some squash in these little seed stars. I just have to water them. These still have to soak for I think another hour, and then I can plant them. And then these are some coneflower seeds. So I'm gonna get these started because I planted some of these before. They're in the house and only one of them bloomed. It's got one little leaf and that is it. So hopefully this will help them get started along better. And then we have made little greenhouses. I knew I saved these for a reason. My kids got these it was during e-learning, so they had a lunch program. So we went, took a lunch break and got them lunches, but they came in these, and these were so great. Most of them are gone now, but I had a couple left, and they make perfect little greenhouses for these. So we got tomatoes and we got those. While I wait the extra hour, I'm just gonna go get some tea and my book and do some more reading. This is literally the best. It's very dark. It's like midnight right now. I just wanted to go ahead and make this clip really quick. It's been kind of a crappy day. Oops, sorry. I guess I just really wanted to make this clip really quick. It's been an interesting last couple of days. I just really wanted to close out my vlog officially, I think, and also let you know that this is probably most definitely going to be the last like monthly vlog. I know I only did like a couple months, but this is probably going to be like the last monthly highlight vlog that I do. I don't know. I think I have like 2 more videos coming out that I've pretty much already filmed, and there's like a tag video that I filmed quite a while ago. It's been ready to publish for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish posting those, but I'm gonna be taking a step back from YouTube just for myself, and June's gonna be really crazy. Want to focus on my class, and I'm considering maybe getting into doing blogging. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. anyways, I guess I just wanted to say good night, and I'm closing out this vlog, so I'll see you later.